Hey guys, hey poopsies. I'm in bed now, still at the hotel. Just thought I would vlog for a little bit. And, I was just gonna sit and watch, like, some Netflix or something. And, I was watching, Aubrey O'Day and Pauly D clips on YouTube, like, literally all afternoon yesterday. Because, the problems she's had in her relationship is a similar problem I've had, and I found it funny how much I could relate to her with the victimization thing, like admitting that you play the role of a victim either to get attention out of someone or to make people feel sorry for you, and that's something I've had to work on lately, and admitting it, and it's been tough to see that flaw side, because we all have something, we all deal with something. That's just one of the major things that I have been suppressing and not working on, and letting the ego get in the way. And so people kept leaving the comments like, oh, Aubrey is such a B word and she just makes Polly look bad. I mean, this was so like 2-3 years ago, but I'm just now watching the clips because I haven't had time to even watch TV. And so I'm now just catching up to that old show. And it was interesting to me. And the fact that she kind of portrayed in a toxic way Polly and made it seem like she was the good one, but also that she wanted to be quote unquote saved. And I've also been like that, like at an immature level. Like I expected my mans to save me, okay? I want my daddy to save me, okay? But it's not realistic, and you actually push the people away and scare them. And when you open up that fast and want to like move in with them in a week, I've been there, okay? I wanted to move in with someone after a month and scared the out of them. Bye. It's like they never wanted to talk to me again, and I wondered why, and I would cry about it. Now I know why, looking back. Like, yeah, that was childish. I was such a brat. Still am sometimes. And but yeah, that, I mean, they can call her a witch and whatever, but some people were just, I don't know, either raised differently or just grew up differently, and it's just about learning to grow that part up and just accept the responsibility of yourself, loving yourself, and the right man will come to you. So just an interesting topic I thought I would talk about, because I could relate to what she was going through so much, and everyone could bash her, but I support you, girl. All right, you'll find your man eventually. Just get your help, okay? Oh my God. Oh. And I need to get my help. Today has been not a tough day, but just did some reflecting, crying, which I've been doing the past few weeks, and I met someone who really empowered me and opened me up to that, and made me realize that my flaws are still there and I still have stuff to work on. And up until today, I stopped thinking that I want to quit school. Like, it has been... Guys, can I just thank you for all your support so far? It really means a lot to me. Like, just, I was even thinking, like, today, Jesus, to not upload a video in 4 days and still be able to do this, make a living, just thank you so much. Just, like, I'm happy to be able to have that time off and not have to work on it every day and focus on my life and doing other things and still keep it flowing and keep it moving. And it's just so nice and such a relief to, for once, be able to do that. And finding part of my purpose in this schooling and really just work on myself. And I feel like God provides regardless. Like, when I work on myself and do the hard stuff that I'm supposed to do, the stuff I'm not comfortable with, He always provides. And it's like a confirming feeling to know that when I do that, they provide. And when I don't, when I just focus on stupid stuff that doesn't even matter, then it's like that's when I am in lack. I'm sitting in the slowdown, I'm sitting in the desperation, and it's such a great feeling to just be in the flow of doing, pushing yourself and doing what scares you the most. I really hope I'm not blocking the mic, because last time, where is that sucker? Because last time I blocked it and I don't think you guys could hear me well. I don't think I'm blocking it now. It's just a cube, so I'm just holding it with but 2 fingers, you know. But it just feels so good to know that I'm doing the right thing for myself and I'm growing, and it's a painful process. I don't think you guys realize really what hypnotherapy is about. And I didn't either. I thought, oh, this is normal schooling. It's A, B, C, D. I'm going to sit at a desk with a pencil and a paper and take a test. No. This is far beyond even regular shrink therapy. I mean, this is so profound. That's the only, like, if someone, that's the word that keeps repeating in my mind. If someone were to ask me what hypnotherapy is about, it is profound. And if I could get the message out there and get you guys to join a school, by the way, the school that I'm in, like, literally for this is the best in probably the whole world. I mean, definitely the whole country, but probably the whole world, because America's pretty much the whole world. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, it is a mixing of cultures and everything, but in terms of education, for sure, many go to the States. And so I can only assume, of all things hypnotherapy, that it would be the best. And this has the most clock hours, credit hours, you can repeat the schooling, and I don't want to say this name of the school yet because I'm still in it until the very end, and I'll just give them like a shout out, because seriously, I mean, it's great and I highly recommend. And people, like, they fly in to go to this school just to go to this school because it's so much better than any, like, other places will offer, like 50 credit hours, and it's nowhere near enough time to even begin to grasp the bare tip of the roots of what it's really about. And it's a darn shame, even with massage therapy. That's what I feel part of my purpose is on earth. I was one of the many people who helped raise awareness of ASMR since the very beginning. Also with massage therapy. People knew about it, but I tried to, my goal with it was to take away the sexualization of, the happy endings and stuff. Like, that's something I tried to raise awareness about for a short while. I don't know how effective that was, but at least I was able to provide plenty of massage videos and that kind of content to get people to be inspired to start themselves, maybe try it out, learn something new from that. And I feel like I'm doing the same with this hypnotherapy to try to get the message out. And hypno really feels special to me because, I mean, many know about massage, but not as many know about hypno as they do massage, or maybe even ASMR. I really don't know if that's even relevant, how popular hypnotherapy is, but it's certainly those categories that are unfamiliar territory or that have this stigma about them, I'm drawn to, and I want to, as an influencer, spread the message about defeating the stigma of it, like with ASMR, sexual and weird and, I don't know, demonic. Like, people have thought all sorts of things. Same with massage. Oh, it's just for happy ending, and it's just for, like, people who get off, and, like, no. They don't understand the therapeutic concept. Massage therapy, hypnotherapy, okay? And I was always drawn to that. And I could never see myself being like a regular shrink, a regular therapist in an office. Like, I just don't see myself in that environment. And with hypnotherapy and with massage, I could integrate them in these videos. If I choose to do them with people face to face, I will. But I would feel awful to abandon it for so long, like I did with massage. And with massage, you guys love them so much that, like, I almost am shocked that I would even let myself abandon it for so long and let all those years of education go to waste. You know what I mean? So it's just really about finding my happy medium, and that's part of what I feel like I wanted to talk about, is just what I feel like I'm doing. I can only assume I have a long life ahead of me, so that this is even only the beginning. Who knows what else I will suddenly feel drawn to and want to do later down the line. And I never expected ever. I thought I was just going to be never go to school again after I dropped out from university, and here we are. And it's not anywhere near like a traditional kind of school, like I said, so it almost feels just like natural, like it's just a part of my life now. And I was so nervous and uncomfortable the first time, but it felt good to go back into it and see it in a different perspective and get feedback from many intellectuals who've been through the program, and just interact with others who are like-minded and get viewpoints from different worlds meaning people's perspective on life, both spiritual, both psychological, both analytical, and it's just really profound. That's all I have to say about that. So it's quite an experience. Hopefully I can get some of you excited about it. Heck, I was even thinking about this in the shower the other day. Before all the... Okay, maybe not Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star's been wearing... He's been wearing makeup for quite some time, okay? So I've known about Jeffree Star since, like, the 8th grade. No, even, God, way back. Maybe even 5th or 6th grade, I don't know. He's been around a while. And people just started hearing about him because of his makeup brand and posting YouTube videos. I'm talking about more like Patrick Star, James Charles, those people. Those people. Men wearing makeup in general. I started doing it pretty early on, like 13, right? Maybe 2012. I didn't wear too much back then, just like foundation and bare powder. But yeah, like people knew me for that, and I was doing ASMR, so like they didn't really know, but they knew, and they assumed I was a girl, but whatever. But yeah, to be one of the first ones to even introduce that, men wearing makeup, it's just so flippin' amazing. And that now all of a sudden it's turned into this huge thing. And I could have easily jumped in that category and been like, oh, now I'm going to be a makeup artist and join along the bandwagon. But I didn't want to. Makeup didn't make me happy. It's not therapeutic for me. Slapping some powder and foundation on my face doesn't make me happy. It's just fun to do. And to me personally, I don't see how it helps people. It helps them feel and look beautiful and confident, sure. But to me, it's much... I would feel more satisfied going way deeper in the surface than just makeup, you know? You can express yourself, you can wear full-blown drag and feel just amazing, but when you take all that off, how do you feel when you look in the mirror? So that's what I want to work on. So I've got to study the body a lot and educate myself about the body through massage, and now I educate myself about the brain through Hypno, and all my work for these last 8 years doing ASMR, almost 8 years, yeah. And just YouTube in general, just working my mind, constantly improving and coming up with fresh entertainment, and just doing different things and studying different categories, studying criminology for a while before I dropped, and just different categories that I'm drawn to, then going into the healing arts, helping people, the Reiki, the angelic healing, tarot readings I've been doing since I was 15. So I feel multifaceted, multidimensional being. I can't just sit and do one thing, and I'm very restless. So I want so badly to do nothing but help in some way and use my skills or talents to the best of my ability to do that for people. And so sometimes I can act like a quirky, dumb blonde, and sometimes I act like a business professional. That's just me. I'm many different parts, and you'll also learn this in hypnotherapy. We all have many different parts of ourselves. And I have this loving, woman inside me, and I have this shy little scared boy named Tommy inside me, and I have all these parts, and we all do, and you discover that in the process, and they're not multiple personalities, but they're parts of you, and they all serve different purposes. And the woman served the purpose of compassion. The boy was there for comfort, my little inner child self, and the blonde is there pretending she's dumb and making me feel dumb, but really I'm not. I just pretend to for all sorts of purposes, like attention and all that stuff. That stuff I've suppressed just from growing up, not households. I've always been with my family. It's just different kind of household environment. Maybe that I would have, not that I would have wanted, but we all go through something that is just either traumatizing, or we all go through something that makes us like feel like we're crazy or something. I could go on all day. I'm just gonna stop. I'm about to go to bed, but it's just such a beautiful experience. And if you want to experience that yourself, and if there's no schooling around you like this, just go to the best one around you and just go for it, or wait till I shout out the one I can go to now and maybe arrange with them going there too. I spoke with a viewer who was interested in that schooling, and I think I got a few people on board, excited about it at least. I read in the comments. Sometimes I like to read the comments and reply here and there. I can't do much of that now with everything going on, but and I'm not even going to go into what happened lately. Just in general, so much has occurred between my personal relationships with people in my private life, and how that's all shifted and changed, and arguments, and making peace with all of this chaos. So that's life, and I'd rather go through all that than sit in stillness and boredom, that's for sure. That's something I can't stand. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. I'm getting sleepy. I think I pretty much vlogged enough what was on my mind, and hopefully some of this sticks with you. And thank you for joining me on my journey, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.